Hello everybody, my name is Merc, and today I am playing Cube World, the alpha, which was just recently released for public consumption and purchase recently. So yeah, I checked it out on a stream or two, and I saw that it looked pretty enjoyable, and it also looks a lot like Minecraft, so that's a thing. And it also has a lot of similar systems. There's a crafting system, and there's also a whole bunch of exploration that you'll do. But you're going to find out quickly that there's a lot more to offer in this game in Minecraft, but there's probably not going to be nearly as much moddability, if any at all. I don't think there is going to be. But I'm not a developer, so I wouldn't really know. So I'm just going to say no for now, and you can look that up on your own time. One thing I do want to check out for sure is this options screen. Something is very weird. It is in windowed mode for me, but it's not actually a 1680 by 1050 resolution there. I full screened it, and no matter what you change this resolution to, it doesn't actually change the resolution, which is really weird. Maybe it is if it's full screened, but when it's in windowed mode, it just goes to whatever you stretch it to. So that's a thing. And overall, there's not many options here for this game anyway, which is a little weird because it's also not very optimized. I can barely ever get it to get the game to run over 30 frames per second, which is probably a good idea to record a video of it, right? Yeah, that's a good idea. Another issue that I have is the sound effects volume. I do like sound effects, but these damn birds, man. You hear those birds? They're everywhere, and I often have birds right outside my window, so I'm used to this. But like, I seriously think I'm going insane sometimes when I'm playing this game. Like, where are these birds? At least for the first hour or two that I was playing. So yeah, I guess enough about that. And oh wait, one more issue that I actually have with these options. There's no key bindings. That's pretty damn important, because someone I was talking to in a Twitch chat recently was asking if there were rebindable keys because they didn't have a middle mouse button, and that is the dodge button in this game. And there is no rebindable keys as of yet. So I told them that, and they didn't buy the game because of that. So that's a thing that you should probably consider, developers of Cube World, if you are watching this, because rebindable keys is a very important asset to have in your game for sure. So as you can see, I have Merc, the level 4 Undead Ranger. I could make a new character. There's a bunch of different classes, like the typical, I think there's 4. Is there 4? There is Warrior, Ranger, Mage, Rogue. Yeah, there's 4, but I'm not going to make a new class, even though there is a decent character customization screen here. You can be different types of... Wow, dwarves look really damn ugly. That's probably for the best, though. How about female dwarves? Oh, they're not so bad. Not like World of Warcraft. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different types of races here, and they're all pretty cool looking. There's definitely some cool braces, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with that. But I'm actually going to start off with my sniper here because he's level 4, and one of the biggest issues with this game is the first hour or two of a grind that you have when you're level 1, because you barely do any damage to anything, even like these little animals that don't deserve to die but probably should, just because I'm an a-hole. What, I can't actually kill this guy? Pigs are invincible? Maybe it's because I'm in town or something. This is also my pet bat that you can tame like pretty much every animal in this game. Well, not every animal, I wouldn't say that, but you have to have this certain food that they enjoy. So apparently bats enjoy mango juice, and I had one of those in my inventory, so I have a pet bat now. So yes, as you can see, this is W, A, and D to move, with the mouse to, control your vision, I guess. I'm gonna press F1, and you can see, oops, I guess don't hold it, I thought you had to hold it, but you can see all the different buttons here. There's turn on your light. It's a very small light radius, which is weird, but it works, I guess. And then there you can do skills, and you can toggle. I don't have any points, do I? Oh, I do. Ooh, I can retreat now? Awesome, so let's try that. And then there's also a crafting system, which is pretty cool. You can craft different types of weapons. Plus 14 wood crossbow. Definitely you should look into crafting one of those. And then there's also, your inventory, as you might expect. As soon as you move, you close it, which is weird, but the inventory system in this game is actually pretty damn good because it separates them into different categories, and you can carry up to 50 of every item. But I've never really had much of an issue of in Minecraft, when you run out of inventory space, you constantly have to manage that. I haven't had an issue with that, especially since you can sell in this game. As you can see, we're in a town, or right next to a town, I guess, and you can go to an inn, and then let's check the map and I'll show what else. there is. So this is actually a huge map that I've already explored quite a bit of. Oh, probably zoomed out a little too much there. And you can also see there's Girior Palace, ruins of Duraror. Why is everything Riori over here? Whatever. I just noticed that now. But these are all like little dungeons that you can go explore with your characters. But I went to ruins of Duraror, and I found that everything was red there, red named, which means that they're stronger than you. So yeah, I quickly left there. Girior Palace was actually a lot of fun to go explore. I did that earlier, but as I was previously mentioning, I'm checking out the town here. There is Pet District, Adventure, Trade District. There's a whole bunch of different things in this, and of course you can move around in the map. And the map system itself is actually very cool indeed, because you can change the direction that you want to face the map, and then press M, and then in the top right corner over there, you can see that the map actually changed what direction it was facing. So that's very cool indeed. So towns are actually pretty essential in this game. I think nighttime lasts a very long time, and I'm pretty certain that if you go to, I'm not sure if you have to be in an inn, but if you go to bed on any of the random beds you'll find around, or bed rolls, I guess, in the wild, that you can actually increase the speed of which nighttime passes, because this is quite a long day-night cycle. I'm pretty sure it's definitely longer than Minecraft, but I haven't played Minecraft in years, so I don't really remember. So I'm just going to quickly go check out some of the offerings here at the town, and then I'm going to go kill a bunch of enemies in the wild, and then I'll probably check out one of those dungeons just to round off this little video of a let's check out, I guess. Did I mention, I think one of the, I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but one of the issues that I have with the actual game itself is it takes freaking forever to level up, and that's not much of an issue in and of itself. But when you are level 1 and you're trying to kill anything, it is like very, very tedious, and it takes like way too long to level up. But I played quite a bit of this while I was, watching streams or whatever, and now I'm level 4, so that's why I wanted to show off this character in particular. So I'm at a loom, and what is this? A spinning wheel, so you can use the spinning wheel to craft your, I think I can show off some right now probably. Craft some of your plant fibers into linen yarns, and then doing this, unfortunately there's no way to just auto craft all of it, which would be very cool, but it's not a big deal, I guess, for now anyway. So you can actually craft some of these items here that I have available to me. You have to find blueprints in order to craft these, and yeah, I guess this is a tiny bit better than the ones that I'm wearing, even though mine says +1 and this says +14. And I can make one of these, but it requires a loom, so I have to go over here and then craft one of these, take out my inventory, and then find them and put them on. And it also changes what my shoulder pads look like, which is very cool. So every single item that you get changes your character a little bit. Like you can have your shoes and your, I wouldn't say every single item, because I just remembered that there are, oops, where's my character screen? What's my character screen? I don't even know. Oh, it's bag, which is B. So yeah, you can see there's rings and necklace, so those probably don't change what your character look like, but every single other item does, as far as I know. And I know you can get different types of lamps, which is pretty cool. And my bat is level 1 with 2 experience. That's interesting. I just recently got it, obviously. Also, I noticed it's turning nighttime. I'm not sure if I want to actually record during this nighttime, because it gets really dark, and your lamp, as I mentioned earlier, has a very small light radius. You can probably increase that by getting better lamps, but I don't know how to do that yet. So let's just show off a bit more of the town. I'm going to go over here and zoomed in a little bit more so you can actually see these icons on the mini-map. There's a shitload of inns for whatever reason. Just like one on the entrance of every, or on the side of every entrance to town, I guess. But yeah, there's also class trainers in town, so you can like respec your abilities here, which I probably want to do if I want to ever learn to ride Pet, which gives you fast traveling. Not fast traveling as in teleports, but you definitely move faster. And did I just go in a damn inn? I think I did. I meant to go over to the identification shop. I think I have one of the items that need to be, yes, I know. Nothing special. Yeah, so whenever you find leftovers +14, damn, you can identify them here. And I guess I got this dusty linen shoulder blueprint, but I'm not sure if there's anything I can actually do with that. And the last thing that I will show off real quick is the, well, can I press Q and show? Yes. Okay, so I'm drinking a potion right now, and you can do this in battle, and it heals 200 health if I remember correctly, and I just wasted it, obviously, but the only way you can make potions is by buying glass flasks from this, and also you can get hang gliders. Oh my god, I have enough for hang glider! So yeah, we're gonna test that out as soon as I can. You can also buy bombs, bubble gum, I don't know what that does. Probably used to feed a pet. Interesting, a blue formula, I've never seen one of these before. I think it has the same rarity formula as, well, not formula, rarity system as World of Warcraft, I'm assuming, where greens are uncommons, blues are rares. So yeah, you have to buy a bunch of glass flasks and then go to a river, fill them up with water, and then you can craft potions with heart flowers, I think they're called. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I pressed 1, which is my kick. I was like, why did I do a melee attack? That's weird. So this guy is a mage trainer, but I can test my ability on these dummies, which is probably a good idea because it shows off the MP system. As you can see, my MP slowly goes down for each time that I'm not attacking, but every time I attack it goes up, and then you can right click and do your special ability, and in this case it's a powerful bolt that knocks them back and also does like a small AoE as well. So my bat's going to keep attacking until I move on, I guess. So it is getting dark as I feared, but I think I'm actually going to just pause the video here. I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to hope for daytime to come, and then I will restart the video and we can do some exploring together. That's the plan anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I was actually checking out the wiki, the Cube World wiki, which may be a good idea if you're going to play this game. It's one of those games that checking out the wiki is probably for the best because it doesn't really tell you much in the game itself. You can talk to the people in the game, but they don't really tell you the stuff that you really need to know, like such as when you sleep, time passes 12 times faster than when you're not. So that's good information to know, but I also learned, let's turn on my lamp, that if you talk to an innkeeper, the camera's a little weird when you're inside doors. Unfortunately, you have to zoom in a bit more. Whoa, that was weird. But that was really loud, is what I meant to, what I was getting at there. But yeah, you talk to an innkeeper and it automatically goes daytime. So that's very cool. That's good to know indeed. So I don't know where my bat went, but I'm sure he'll catch up eventually. So basically we're just going to go exploring. I'm going to head to Girior Palace and show that off. So I just need to continue in the southwest, and we're going to kill some enemies along the way. I'm probably not going to show you the whole journey there because it's actually going to take a little bit, but I'm definitely going to show off some combat for sure, because that is definitely one of the focuses of the game versus Minecraft. Minecraft had very, very boring combat, in my opinion anyway. Don't fucking hate me because of it. Oh god, it's a cat! I can make him my pet, and I think I want to. How do I dispose of this guy? Just like that, right-clicking. So I take out my pet. Oh, I can keep him in my inventory. That's very cool. So I got pet food candy. I'm pretty sure cats like candy, and that is indeed the case. So when this heart fills up to the max, I guess, he is going to become my pet, which is very cool indeed. And cats are actually mountable. Never thought I'd say that, but so I can use him as a mount when I level up my riding skill. So I'll probably do that in the future, but for now, actually I probably should do that right now. That is a great idea. So why don't I go, this is a very steep hill, but you can climb up 1 hill blocks, or 1 block inclines every single time. And another cool feature about that this game has is you can actually hold control and climb up surfaces like that. And there is a stamina bar at the bottom, which is also used for dodge rolling, which I just did, which makes you temporarily invulnerable. It's a very cool system, I think anyway. It's like dodge rolls from Dark Souls. I definitely appreciate dodge rolls in games. So I'm actually going to go to the Adventure District, I'm pretty sure. So maybe we can kill something along the way. I see another cat there, but I probably shouldn't kill that. Look at this pig. Again, pigs are invincible apparently. I always make references to what I feel like are jokes that I made earlier in the video, but for all I know they were in one of my previous videos that got screwed up because my dog was crying or something. Not that he had a reason to cry, he's just being a little bitch sometimes. Because everyone went to sleep, so he gets all scared, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So if I just made a joke to, or if I just made a reference to pigs being invincible and you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, that's why. So anyway, let's continue onwards. Oh wait, I think the targets were where my trainer is, so that's pretty dumb of me to just walk past them. Was that right over here? I thought I saw the targets. Yeah, it's right here. So Patrum, the human here, even though his name is Red, will actually allow me to respec as far as I know. Yes, no. Scouts are swift range combatants that fight enemies with quick attacks. Your intuition, your attacks have a chance to make your next enemy instantly, or your next special attack instantly chargeable, or my attack speed is increased with each hit. Yeah, anyway, I want to okay, yeah, you just right click. Okay, so it's actually a pretty intuitive system, but I was unaware of how the system worked until now, until I actually checked the wiki, so, you know, that's a thing. So, how do I actually mount this pet? That's a good question. Hey, you, ride. Oh my god, I got a cat, and I'm riding it. That is pretty damn cool, I have to say. He's not very fast, actually he's probably faster than me, but how do I get off? So this is my normal speed. Cat, what are you doing? And that's my cat speed. Actually, it probably just tells me right here. Oh, so it's only 109% faster. So I probably shouldn't have respec'd all that. I think you can just ride the cat. Okay, I probably should have tested that beforehand, but we're just going to go back here. We're going to respec one more time since it doesn't cost you anything, which is good. Allows you to test out all your different specs that you can have, even though it's a little bit of a limited skill tree as of right now. Can I just do this? Because I really like my kick. My kick is like definitely my favorite ability so far. So I can't ride the cat. Alright, well he only is 9% faster, isn't a whole lot. Even though I'm probably going to complain about it on the journey there to... I need to go to the southwest, so that's this way. But yeah, like over time obviously that 9% is going to stack up, but for right now it's definitely not necessary. Unfortunately there is no fast travel system beyond that, so that's a thing that you have to be aware of, but in Minecraft didn't really have that either, except for, you know, carts. So as I was mentioning Minecraft before, and now I guess, there's quite a bit of differences to Minecraft in this game. Pretty much the main difference is Minecraft you have the ability to just create anything you want to. Like, you can't destroy these trees in this game. You can destroy bushes to get wood, which you'll need to craft into other items, like my crossbow or whatever. But you can't actually shape the world as you see fit. You can get bombs and blow up rocks and the ground that you're standing on, but I'm not quite sure how viable that is if you want to actually do much excavating, or a lot of excavating rather. Jeez. Anyway, so I just picked up 2 heart flowers. All you need to do to pick things up is just press E, which is a very easy system. And those heart flowers are what you use to make potions, which are essentially vital if you want to do good in the combat, especially in the early games where you're going to get damaged all the time. Because as I mentioned before, you do very, very little damage in the early game, and you'll constantly find that you're going to need to heal or run away from battles. And some battles you just need to run away. There's literally no way you can kill the guy that you, well, maybe with enough persistence and good dodge rolls and time, maybe you can kill it, but as you can see, I'm doing a decent amount of damage. Like, at level 1, I'm doing like probably like 1/3 of the damage that I'm doing now, which is a little absurd. So, as you can see, that's pretty much how combat goes, but since these guys have very light blue names, that means that they're actually very weak, so it doesn't even, like, these guys don't even phase me. He only did 2 damage total during that whole fight, and I think I even got hurt by the first guy as well. So Cormlings are guys that you definitely want to farm at level 1, but now that I'm level 4, there's really not much of a reason to fight them. I do get experience, of course. This looks like a band of witches. I don't know if they're friendly. If they're not friendly, they can probably kill me pretty easily. They are friendly. So you can actually go talk to people. So yeah, are you looking for bombs? You should visit the item shop. That's the typical things that they say. Basically, they just tell you some minor basic things, and oftentimes it's information that you'll probably figure out pretty easily. As you can see, there's actually a battle going on in the distance. I wonder if this guy's friendly. You'd never know if people are friendly just by the color of their skin, let's say that. You can find orcs who are friendly, you can find orcs who will kill you dead. And just like I can find undead who are friendly, like myself, you can also find undead who will just try to kill you dead, like I mentioned earlier. So you always have to look at their health bars and maybe even shoot them first, because there's like no friendly fire in this game. So this guy looks like he's friendly. I probably would have hit him there. So Quabbit, the frogman, you can't actually get NPCs to be part of your party as far as I know, but if I summon some of these onionlings over here, he will actually assist, and he's a mage, so he's going to use his water magic to help me kill that onionling. What does he have to say? I'm saving money to buy a bow. Oh yes, I have a hang glider. I should definitely test that out. I probably shouldn't have shot that guy. My aim is too good. Alright, so let's just kill these onionlings since they are essentially level 1 enemies, just like the other guys that we were killing, the cormlings. So let's climb this mountain, and let's see what this... oh, it's not really a mountain. How do I use this hang glider? And that would be my dog starting to whine again. Not sure if you can hear that. He really has no reason to whine. What happened to my hang glider? Do I have like double tap space, or like what is this? What is this game? Dodge, zoom is mouse wheel, interact. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video right here. I'm gonna go check out the wiki, and I'm also gonna check out, make sure my dog isn't dying downstairs. So I will be back in a bit. Okay, so I checked the wiki and checked on my dog, and apparently the wiki says that you have to have points into the climbing. Oops, gotta remember not to hold that button. So you put enough points in the climbing skill, you get the hang gliding skill, and your flying speed amounts to 177% of your total speed. But you can't glide indefinitely because that is how gliding works. So you can apparently hold your spacebar button and just keep your altitude for a little while, but it also uses your stamina, and you cannot regain your stamina while you're in the air. So unfortunately it is not a long distance, it's not very viable for long distance travel unless you find a giant mountain. There isn't really any around here at this moment, but I probably could check my map and find some. Like if I were to go over there, I don't know if you see my mouse, I'm kind of hoping you do, I'd probably get some good distance for sure, but unfortunately that is not the case. I'm not going to go walk back to town to test it out, but hey, maybe if I do some more future videos I will show that off, because I'm very interested in how that works. But I also would have to spend all of my points into the glider when I'd much rather have kick anyway. Kick is very, very useful, but I guess it doesn't really increase all that much. I can get 1 point into kick, but even then I would have to spend all my points in order to use the glider, I guess. So I'm just talking around in circles apparently, but essentially maybe in one more level, which is going to take a while for me to level up, I think. But yes, maybe in one more level I will have I will respec myself so I have a point in kick, but I also can, you know, use the glider effectively, or even at all essentially. So as you can see, everything is randomly generated. I didn't really go into that, but when you start your map, or when you start your character, you need a map. You need to create a map using seeds. Oh, I have too many webs already, I guess. I'm not sure what to do with them. Probably should check the wiki. It's just gonna be like the saying for this game, I guess. I don't know. But yes, as I was mentioning, when you... what was I mentioning? God damn it. What was I mentioning? Ah, that's infuriating. I'm just gonna go... oh, I'm already at Jirior. I thought it was gonna take much longer to go to Jirior Palace, but basically I've already showed off a number of the basics of the game already, so might as well go check out Jirior. I'm pretty sure this guy's gonna own me if I get too close to him. Yeah, skull bull with a red name. Should I test? I'll test fate. Let's see how well this goes. Oh god, he's not even taking any damage. Okay, let's just GTFO then. Let's just GTFO. Sorry, cat. Oh, you can also name your cat. Probably should name your pet rather. Is he chasing me? He is indeed chasing me. Pick up some heart flowers, or one rather. I'm just gonna say fuck you to the bull and climb this tower. Okay, that didn't go nearly as well as I wanted it to. Let's try that again. Alright, that worked much better. Okay, can this bull climb this tower? I really hope not. Okay, it looks like he is indeed going to fuck off. Thank you very much. Let's actually name my pet real quick. Pet name Axel. That would be my dog. Name pet Axel. Yes, Axel the cat. That's my dog's name. So why the hell not? I'm sure he probably hears me with his super dog hearing capabilities, and he's like, "What the hell are you saying? And why aren't you being down here with me or whatever?" I don't know. I don't know what my dog thinks. Probably a whole lot of stupid things like, I need to go take a shit. This has gotten very weird very quickly, but I am at Jirior Palace, so we, oh god, are fighting humans, and this is basically the main combat of the game, essentially. You are going to want to go into these structures or dungeons or other things that you can find on the map, which I'll show off after I kill this guy. Okay. Went much better than what I was doing previously when I was like level 2. So yeah, let's check out the map real quick. So scrolling all the way out, you can see town in the distance. You see these little crossed swords in the distance. Those are where potential dungeons are. Actually, well, those are guaranteed where dungeons are. Because Rock of Courier, I'm pretty sure, is a big mountain and there's a boss on top, which would be pretty cool to check out. But we're actually going to go check out Girior Palace, as you can see right here. Because I know I can deal with these enemies here. Because I was doing it at an earlier level, albeit with some difficulty, for sure. There is a shitload of enemies in that room, so we're going to go in this room. Looks like we're fighting a mage, a hunter, and maybe a warrior in the back there, so we're going to do this. Shoot this mage a bunch of times. Oh god, there is way more enemies than I thought. Okay, what does retreat do? Oh, that's retreat. That's actually pretty damn useful, I'd have to say. My cat's going to die, I think. Yeah, he probably just died. Oh yes, he did. I can see his health on the top left underneath my health, so probably should get good and actually use my mana ability. It's probably a good idea. And maybe even my kick button. So, oh, the cat's back already. Oh, don't die, don't die. Okay, so this is the importance of having potions, because, see, I was almost at no health, but you can just run away and drink a potion real quick, and you'll be back at full health, or not full health, but it heals 200, so that's good. Okay, you need to die, and I probably should heal again, so let's go do that. Good thing I stacked up on a lot of potions before I did this video. Okay, so mages are very annoying to deal with, especially when they have like a fire tornado ability, or even the water tornado, since I'm pretty confident they do the same thing. So drink more potions. So yes, this is like higher level combat, I guess. I am getting swarmed a little bit, but you can also deal with having multiple enemies attacking you by abusing dodge rolls and potions. So if you don't like what you see with this combat right here, then unfortunately you probably won't like the game overall, because that's pretty much what the basis of the game is, I feel. But even then, I'm at level 4, so if you're level 1 or level 2, you're going to find these enemies basically freaking impossible to kill, or you're going to have to go do hit and run tactics. I cleared out this room, so we're going to go this way. I'm not going to deal with all those enemies over there. You don't just have to use potions to heal. You can also use soup and some pumpkin muffins, which I crafted from ginseng and pumpkins respectively. But you have to sit down to eat, almost like World of Warcraft. Oh, so we got a fire tornado or water tornado. They are very annoying to deal with. Did we not aggro this? We didn't aggro the second group. That's very good. But the benefit of having potions, press the wrong button there, is that you can drink them in battle while you're running away. So that's why you want to stack up on a lot of potions. Okay, so we're going to deal with the second group now, which is a warrior right here anyway. If you break line of sight, then they can't, mages can't actually do their tornadoes, which is good to know. Probably should use my retreat button, actually. Kind of didn't acknowledge that I have it. Also, as you noticed, some enemies can actually heal themselves with their own potions, which is probably good for a balanced perspective, especially when we're fighting humans. Okay, you are gonna need to screw off with that magic. Please, please don't kill me. He stunned me, so I was panicking a little bit. But I think I'm gonna make it through this okay, especially since I have an amazing pet that just keeps coming back from the dead, which is a little creepy now that I thought about that. I have some sort of undead cat following me. Okay, so destroy these vases, get some loot, and drink some ginseng soup. Ginseng is very, very easy to find, so it doesn't matter that I'm drinking soup this much. But yeah, if you're at this point of the video and you don't like what you see, well actually, if you're at this point of the video and you don't like what you see, kudos to you. You must like my voice a lot, or think that I have funny things to say, in which case you're wrong. I don't. But anyway, this is basically the game. If you don't think this is entertaining, then you're probably not going to like the game overall. And in fact, it's, as I mentioned earlier, even worse at earlier levels, because, oh shit, I died. I don't even think you lose anything for dying. You might lose some money, but I haven't really noticed anything. You don't lose items or anything like that, so you just press R and you revive at the nearest angel statue, I guess, and oftentimes you're going to find that they're just very near to where you were anyway. So Jirior Palace, the entrance is right down there. But actually, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I've shown off pretty much all there is to show off, except for maybe hang gliding and using boats. But even then, that's not a huge deal in my opinion. I'm assuming hang gliding is going to be very limited in its use. But hey, actually, maybe I'll add an addendum. That is a tongue twister if I've ever heard one. To the end of this video. So actually, now that I've thought about that, I'm going to go do that, and I will stop this part right now. Okay, I have to add a quick side note. Aren't these the cutest motherfucking alpacas you've ever seen? God damn, the art in this game is very well done. I haven't really mentioned that before. While the landscapes are pretty basic, which is basically what they need to be, less they want to optimize the hell out of the game by making them very cool looking. But the actual cube art themselves actually looks very cool, and the enemies and animals definitely stay true to what they look like. I like how they all just like circling me like, do you have any food? Do you have any food? But yeah, all the enemies that I've seen so far are very well done, and I felt that I needed to add that to this video. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it justice at all. So I'm going to continue going back to town, and I will give you a progress update in a bit. Okay everyone, I am back after learning how to glide by going to the class trainer, which I learned also cost money. I don't know, I didn't notice that earlier, but it was only like 1 silver total, which isn't a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. So essentially, now that you know how to glide, you press the G button after buying your glider, and then you put it over your head like this, and you just jump off the edge, and you start to slowly glide down as you would with a glider. But I noticed you actually increase the speed at which you start to go down the longer that you don't press the spacebar button. So if you just do what I'm doing essentially right now and press the spacebar button over time instead of just holding it throughout or when you first jump off, then you can actually get a lot of distance covered for sure. And I think it's actually quite a bit faster than your normal speed of just walking. So it's a very cool feature indeed. And I'm definitely glad that I checked out, or I made a small little addendum to this video, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to show it off. Another thing is, once you actually land or do anything with the glider, apparently you just crash like that, which is very annoying. But just with my small practices, I learned that you just press G, and then once you get near to the bottom, you just press G again, and you land like normal. So yeah, that's going to wrap up things for my Cube World video. I enjoy what I've played so far, even though the grind at the start is very tedious. Everything else is pretty damn well done, except for some optimization issues and just general options, or lack thereof, I guess. The cube art is freaking amazing, and I definitely have a good time while playing this, and I hope that some of my friends will pick it up so this way we can actually play together, and maybe I'll even do a let's play on it. We'll see. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you next time.